Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Star Flames. If you're new here, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. In this video guys, we're gonna talk about Sean Diddy Combs being hit with another lawsuit. Now, this comes as the second lawsuit for Sean Diddy Combs this week. The one prior to this, I haven't spoken about it as yet, but I may go back to talk about it because this is like way too much. And to be very honest with you guys, I don't even know why these women are suing. They need to step forward, go to the police, submit any evidence that they have, because Sean Diddy Combs is not going to have any money to pay these women, even if he wanted to, because they're moving in now to seize assets, including his bank account. They're pulling enough evidence to do so. No, also, let me say this. I want to ask you guys kindly, for anyone who was on Sloan's channel last night, whatever Sloan said about Bieber, please do not repeat it in my comment section. And if you're a content creator, I'm going to ask you kindly, please do not make a video about it. Let us lift up Bieber in prayer, okay? No, I'm going to leave that at that. Let's get into Sean Diddy Combs' new lawsuit, because this lady, she's suing Diddy, claiming that he sexually assaulted her and impregnated her. Let's get into it, guys, because we know that, a lot of these things are just smoke screens and mirrors, people being paid to step forward to sue Sean Diddy Combs in the name of his handlers. Let's get into it. Now, according to several reports, Diddy is now facing a new lawsuit by a woman who claims the rap mogul drugged and sexually assaulted her and continues to menace and intimidate her. In new documents filed Friday and obtained by TMZ, a Jane Doe claims the Bad Boy Records founder repeatedly assaulted her over a 4-year period and says one of the encounters even resulted in her getting pregnant, but she ended up suffering a miscarriage. Now, this anonymous woman, represented by attorney Joseph L. Siasico, claims she first met Diddy overseas in fall of 2020 and was invited to join the rapper on all expense paid trip. Diddy loved to invite people on those trips, telling people, I've got everything. I'm going to take care of everything for you. Do not worry, right? Now, the woman says she saw Diddy regularly between 2021 and 2022, with the rapper and his team arranging for her to meet up with him at his homes in Los Angeles, New York, Miami, and other various locations. No, I want to see some lawsuits coming out from the men, because we know there were some men involved and we want to hear the story of these men. I see a lot of people trolling Diddy for his sexual preference. I don't think that should be anyone's focus. The focus should be the crimes that he has committed. I mean, whatever his preferences, I believe that's his business once it was consensual. But for the ones that weren't, we want to hear about those men that were blackmailed, tricked into, being Diddy's sex slave or his sex worker. We heard one case yesterday where, that sex worker submitted evidence to the feds. We want to hear some more about that. But let's continue with this female, right? Because she's claiming she did not travel at her own volition, claiming Diddy and his staff would use coercive and harassing language to make her agree. She says drivers would show up at her home to take her to Diddy, which left her feeling like she didn't have a choice in the matter. The woman alleges Diddy also used spiked alcoholic beverages as a way to force her to do his bidding. Something that we've heard so often. Again, now, saying Diddy forced her to have sexual intercourse in April 2022 while she was at his LA home. She claims she have sustained physical injuries from her encounters with Diddy, including one during a spring 2022 visit where she says she was left with purple bruises and a bite mark on her feet. But She says she doesn't remember how she got the injuries. The woman also accuses Diddy of forcing her to take ketamine and other drugs in July of 2022, which resulted in her blacking out. It was after that alleged incident that she says she got pregnant. Wow. Now, according to the suit, one of Diddy's associates called her repeatedly, harassing her to get an abortion. But she says she ultimately suffered a miscarriage. She says she tried to get space from Diddy after the miscarriage, but Diddy would allegedly harass her with calls and texts until she agreed to see him, which she claims continued through July of 2024. We're talking about this year, July of 2024. Is this Dana? No, it's not Dana. Is this Young Miami? Young Miami, is this you? Because, I mean, how did you get all this time? Or is it that it was that lady that she was spotted with at a party? Could you be the Jane Doe? This Jane Doe might be an actress, not a popular one, or a model, in my opinion. But as time passes, I believe we're gonna find out who Jane Doe is. Now, the woman says she feared for her safety during this time, having witnessed Diddy slap and abuse other women. She also alleges he'd found some way to track her location and monitor her conversation. That is what Dana used to do for Diddy. That's what Dana did. Now, she claims Diddy continues to contact her to this day, attempting to control her and intimidate her. The woman says she suffered trauma, financial injury, and physical injury and is seeking an unspecified amount in damages. We've reached out to Diddy reps for a comment. So far, no word back. You know, that's your typical thing. They're always going to reach out to someone for a comment, but no word back. So guys, another lawsuit. I can't wait to hear who this is because this abuse was going on up to 2024, July of this year. Come on. We need to know who that is. Come on, lady. We can't use you as Jane Doe. We're going to figure out who you are, knowing that you gave us the date of July 2024. We're going to soon figure out who that is. But I have a few people on my bingo card, okay? But that's all I have to say about that for this video. Y'all ain't gonna get paid because they're gonna take Diddy's money, okay? So you all need to go to the feds and submit your evidence, give a testimony if you truly want justice. But I believe that his handlers could be pushing these people to come forward to cause some amount of pressure on Sean Diddy Combs. And I do believe, as Sloan said, they're gonna keep messing with him. And I believe we're seeing instances of such as we speak. But that's all I have to share. Let me know what are your thoughts. See you guys later. Bye, guys.